It's me again. Yep, Big Earl. The guy with all the answers. You might want to think. But I don't have all the answers. Have a few. And most of the time, they're pretty good. Let me see how my side look. Okay, that's fair. It's okay. Never want to look mean. Look nice. In between. Okay, so much for the fun. You know, I want to talk about a few things about family lives, and we should all be glad we have them. And if you have them enough to appreciate them, call them up and say you love them. Like I said, once again, and I'm trying not to make all these at Christmas time, but this happened to be on my mind. So Christmas time there for Val to put out the thanks, the forgiveness, the miss you, Oma, Opa. That's in Spanish, French, German. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, there's a little button that says transmit, or transfer, or transform, or transrelate, or all they have to do is hit that button. And it will translate whatever language I'm talking. So it don't have to be 99 different languages. It can even be in Russian. If you want to understand what I'm saying, you translate it. People say, I don't understand what they said. If you really want to understand, you find a way to translate what someone is saying. It's not hard. The language that we speak, it's not in Asia, or it's not in the mountains of Mars, or on top of the moon. So you understand it. It's not like the Tower of Babylon where all those silly people thought they could do one thing and do another. So we won't go there either. So tell somebody you love them every now and then. I love you. I missed you. You can write it. You can sing it. I love you. You can whistle it. You can hum it. You can wink your eye. It doesn't matter. It's a language that we all know, and a language that we all need and understand. It's like water and a plant. You need those things to stay alive, to be appreciated, to be understanding, to be thought of. But a lot of us have a problem. We have a tendency to go back in time. If you go back in time and say who you are now and what your children are, you'd be surprised. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised all the time. Why are my children acting like that? You ever thought about you acting like that one time? You ever thought about you saying that your parents are old? Yes, you. Have you ever thought about that? If you used to let your child do one thing, and all of a sudden the child get a little older, turns into a butterfly, think about it. Or turn into a rose from a bud or a petal. Think about it. It happens. Overnight, the child grows up, and before you know, it's like, whoa, what happened? What happened to that little pebble? What happened to that little mouse? What happened to that little bug that's just crawling? Well, the bug now walks. It talks. It tells you something that you don't want to hear. Oops, did I say that? Let's tell you something that you don't want to hear. Or you don't believe it's true because it's coming out of their mouth, not yours. You know, we have a bad thing to believe that we educate them. Think about that. We educate them. Now, most of the time they're educating us. Because what they've learned from us, we forgot where it came from. And they are throwing it back to us to remind us of the things we have said, missed, or done. And we don't want to see it repeat. My sister's birthday today. Happy birthday, sister. Happy birthday, my grandson, who's very much accountable. But I am blessed that I have birthdays And there's three of them on my birthday, but that's another day. It's not today. It's not that day. So my mom said happy birthday to my sister. That was great. And it's good to be acknowledged when you're being acknowledged. Always somebody don't forget about your birthday, your anniversary. Or just sometimes someone says, here's a present for just being you. That's lovely. That's my daughter did that the other day. Do I love my children? With all my heart. There's not a day that doesn't go by that I doesn't love them. I may not always tell them, may not always write them, might not really call them. That's something you can learn. I don't always do it, but I'm me. That doesn't have to be you. Because sometimes we're too late to say hello, goodbye to our loved ones. And it pays to think about when you last talked to them, or how lovely they were to you, or how the years have passed. Because once they're gone, they're gone. Unless you believe in reincarnation, or the tribute, all that can be possible. But in the meantime, the words you said today, they don't hurt tomorrow. So, once again, we look at the Christmas, the holidays. Don't be surprised when the 31st come around and January comes around. Because everything you set out to do for a whole year, my friend, a whole year, you have to start all over again. What do you mean? Well, not me, but you. See, I'm happy I'm all the way year round. Get a little frustrated now and then. But I'm loved all the way year round, from January to December. It doesn't take me to December to tell my wife I love her, or give her a Christmas present, or give her a present. Some of y'all gonna be very upset when you say, wow, here it is. The bill comes. Well, you know it was coming. It wasn't like it wasn't gonna go away. It wasn't like somebody gonna give it to you, okay? If that case, I'd have been rich 1,000 times. It wasn't like there's a millionaire out there waiting on me to say, oh, Earl, by the way, I forgot. Here's a check. No. So, I'm thankful for my health, thankful for my strength, and I'm thankful for my family. Even though I don't know all of them, because y'all are like, woo. People don't even know my family. Yeah. Go down to family reunion, you'd be surprised when you run into, you'd be like, all along I knew you were my kin. But that's life. See, people, we get the wrong understanding that mean the pigment of our skin, we have to be kin. Not so, my friend, or the language we speak got to be the same. Not so, my friend. Remember, the language that you use today is the language that we used way before. And the language before then was the language before that. So therefore, the language you're using, you don't know what language you want to use. All you know is what's before you. And if the language is before you, that means what country you're at, you're going to speak it. And if you're smart enough, where you go, you're going to speak it. See, people get the wrong understanding, believing that, while I'm in Russia, I got to speak Russian. Not so. Or I'm in Germany, I speak German. Not so. Spanish. Not so. French. Not so. That show you once again, we all are related because we all can speak that language. Put 10 children in a ring and speak one language to them. Not going to matter what they look like, they're going to speak that one language. So, we all going to be friends, and we always going to have enemies. You're always going to have somebody. Remind yourself, say it to yourself, I'm always going to have somebody not going to like me. Doesn't matter who, but it'll always be somebody. And those people, my friends, Big Earl would say, you want to be away from. Why would I want to hang with somebody that don't like me? Why would I want to go somewhere that I'm not wanted? Why would I want to be in a part of anything that someone said, we don't want to be here. Oh, hey, look, cry me a river. All right? Cry on somebody's shoulder. And you know, I've learned a long time ago. Here's the key thing I've learned. A long time ago. If you think for 1 minute that the story you tell is the worst that you ever heard in your lifetime, not so. There's always someone else have lived or been somewhere or heard something or did something that they never wanted to do. And their stories sometimes they never even told. So, just remember that. So when you're feeling down and out, say, hey, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Whatever it was, could have been worse. Because if you're living and breathing and talking about it, then it could have been worse. Because if you didn't, if you're not saying anything, well, hey, it's a no-brainer. Okay? So, once again, be thankful every day that you live. Be thankful not only just on a holiday, because boy, do we have them all. And everybody's trying to create, you can't even say it. Everybody's trying to create a holiday to be praised, worship, or grazed in the sunlight. Everybody believes that there's a holiday for them. What's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with that. Nothing in the world wrong with that. All I see is people trying to be happy. And my friends, if you can find something that you like, you can find someone that you want to be with, you can find a job that you enjoy, there's nothing else to it. Because those three things, then you can do what you want to do. You and your partner can go places. You can travel. You can laugh together. See, sometimes the older we get, we forget how much joy and how much fun we did have. That don't mean you can't have it again. Sometimes you have to put your mind in a particular place that is easy, that is relaxing, that is comfortable, and anything else is devourable. Watch an animal. An animal will let you know right here and there whether you're a friend or foe. And you can watch them and be just as calm as anything else. I don't know too many people you can watch and be calm about it. Because those kind of people always got something against you. You see a good-looking person, like, why you watching me? You see a bad-looking person, why you looking at me? So, it don't really matter. You good-looking or ugly, somebody going to talk about you. Rich or poor, somebody going to talk about you. Bad or good, somebody going to talk about you. Doesn't matter. You will always be talked about. It doesn't matter who you are. If somebody's not talking about you in front of your face, well, guess what? They're talking about you behind your back, but take this distraction and strap them off and keep going. If you got to duck, let it roll off. Because the human being, which we are, everybody mostly like a human being. Not too many people say, I hate the human being. If they knew they're not human, okay? That means they look human and something's wrong with them, okay? Maybe the aliens came and got them. I don't know. So, but we all have one thing in common. The common bond is to love one another. Be kind to one another. Even though it's just on a holiday,